Hey guys, Todd here with RC Ohio. Just stopping in for a minute. Got a box by the door today from Dave's. Got a couple parts for the 5B, and it should be pretty much all I need to complete the build. I just thought I'd share it with everybody, and I guess I got a couple other things to show you too. All right. So nothing super exciting. I didn't go crazy getting any kind of like awesome engine or anything like that. It's, I'd say, the best inexpensive engine you can get. I was gonna put a bigger, faster engine in this build until I was just recently watched a video. It was about a week ago that Gary posted. Foundry RC posted, and it showed Yomar and his 5B, and he just had a bone stock Zenoa G320, and the thing was really getting it. So I decided I'd get one and put it in it and see how I liked it. I was really surprised at how Yomar's 5B was performing. I mean, it was really, I felt like it was pretty great. So I figured I'd get one anyway and put it in it and see what we think. And if I like it, I'll just run it that way. And if not, I'll have a good G320 in stock, and I'll maybe order a Bartolone. But we'll see for now. So. Typical Dave sticker. Got 1,000 of them. Here's a Zenoa G320 RC. I'll show it. I know everybody's seen one, but good Japanese engine. I'm a big proponent for Japanese products. They're good, you know. I drive a Toyota. My other car was a Honda. I've had a couple Toyotas, a couple Hondas. Big into, you know, Japanese. I believe, you know, the quality of Japanese is right up there with German automakers now in products. So anyhow, quick. It's my clutch housing and a clutch. It's everything simple. Fuel line with a grommet. Don't really need it, but fuel line with a grommet. Little clunk filter for the bottom of the tank. I already have all that. Nice to have some spares though. So there's that. Fucking plug wrench, Jesus. If I could scrap those, I could probably make some money. I got so many of them. G320, kind of the base of many engines that are done up by OBR. It's a good base, good place to start. So, yep, typical run-of-the-mill G320. I'll be pulling that filter off and putting I'll put something in it. I'm not going to run that filter. That muffler is coming off immediately. It'll never be ran. So, yep, that's what we got. That's what's going to go in there for now. It'll get it moving. So there's that. And anybody that watches my channel knows that I really like a raw pipe. So I've had a lot of luck with Victory pipes so far. This is my third pipe. I've had a lot. I always like how they look, and they always sound great. So I figured find something you like, stick with it, right? That's a nice looking pipe. They do a nice job on these pipes. Welds are always really nice and clean. There's already some bluing just from the welding and everything. I like that. VRC badge, Victory RC badge tacked on there. So it's a nice solid pipe. So there's the pipe itself with the expansion chamber. Pull the header out and have a look at it real quick, and then obviously there's zip ties for your coupling. I always like to put those on. I've got a tensioner for those that I tighten them up real good. I always like to put the buckle part of the tensioner like at the bottom or out of sight. And here's the header. I like how they do their header with the hook. So it's nice clean port, super nice clean port. No obstructions or anything like that. So yep, there's the header, and then, like I said, isolation bushings. Got a spring, all kinds of different mounting adapters and good stuff in there. Of course, you got your silicone bushing, goes between the header and the pipe. Alright, I won't bore you with this anymore. So, beyond that, I did want to show, I didn't unbox these, but I felt like this car itself, I felt like it definitely needed to be widened just a little bit. They sell 1-inch widening kit and or 1 inch on each side and 1/2 inch on each side. I kind of mocked it up with adding 2 inches to it, and I thought it just kind of looked ridiculous. So I bought the 1/2 inch widening kit and put it on it, and it just added an inch overall. So I put that on, and I like that. I bought that at Rovin. I'll just show you those really quick. I know everybody's seen widening hubs or whatever, but I'll give you the part number for those too. So there are those, and this is the standard. So that gives you a solid 1/2 inch, pushes the tires out. So the part number on those is, this is a Rovin part, and that's the part number. So yeah, this is pretty much what it did for the stance. If anybody knows anything about these cars, I don't know. I mean, by looking at it, you really can't tell unless you know much about this car. But I thought that widening it like this just definitely helped. So. Alright, I got one more thing to show. I picked up at Harbor Freight. I don't shop there a lot, but this is their their version of a Pelican case. This is the Apache 2800. I bought the 1800s. At first I brought two of them home. I hoped that you could fit a transmitter in one of the 1800s, but you cannot. So I went back, took those back, and got the 2800. And I'm really not too worried about moisture or anything like that. I more so wanted this because for shock reasons. I could just toss it in the back of my truck or whatever, and it doesn't, you're not beating up your transmitters. So this one, I've got my two main transmitters in, and they fit in there really nice. So plus just a couple little things, but I just wanted to show how they fit. That way, in case anybody else saw them and maybe had the same idea, they'd know that this is good for this. They fit in there real snug. You can see there's little indents right in the foam right there. So both of the wheels are up against the foam, but I don't really feel like they are pushing too hard on the transmitters, but they're fitting in there snug enough that they're not in there rattling around against one another. So it will fit, obviously, a Spectrum DX4S and a Fly Sky Noble. And then also just have Garmin in there for any kind of speed runs or whatever. That fits in there nice. A couple extra batteries for the DX4S because it's not rechargeable. USB cable for the Noble for charging, and then the charger for the Garmin. So everything fits in there nice and neat and snug. In case anybody was curious or wondering, like I said, it was I think it was like $29. So cheap, good way to protect your stuff. Let's see, this is all of the information on it. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Any comments or questions or anything, feel free to leave them. I always appreciate you taking your time to check out my videos. I know I'm not the most professional. I don't really do any editing at all. I'm always just doing a one take type of thing and posting. So anyway, thanks a lot, and hope you guys have a good night. And I'll be back with some more with running videos and anything else. The weather here in Ohio really sucks right now, so there probably won't be a whole lot in the way of running videos, but once I get this thing finished, put together, and get it started up and everything for some break-in, I'll just post a couple short videos just so you can hear it and see it. So again, thanks a lot. Take care.